What time is it?
It's Island time!
Hey everybody, what time is it?
There's no time like Island time.
Nobody is ahead, nobody's behind.
Everything's fine on Island time.
And you'll be living on Island time. Caribbean breezes blow through my mind. Where sand meets sea, that's where you'll find me. Oh, just living on Island time. I'm living on Island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on Island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on Island time.
All right, here we are from the campus of Baldwin Wallace University in Bury, Ohio, on the north coast of America. It is the Island Time Radio Show. It's time for Trop Rock music on the radio. It's that show already. I can't believe it. We do this every year, and it's already here, even though it's feeling like winter outside. It's the Phlocking of the Phaithful preview show, number 4. It's the final one. I do 4 of these shows, and we lead up to this final week. We're only days away now at Put-in Bay, South Bass Island. And we've got the man himself in the house. We got a couple men, but we got the man from the Roundhouse Bar celebrating his 40th anniversary this year. Mike Mad Dog Adams.
Right on, DK, and you're keeping the spirit of the music alive, brother.
Welcome back to the show, man.
Good to be back. Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
It has been a while, and we'll be seeing the group this weekend coming up.
You are always there for Phlocking the Faithful weekend, and this is the last one, you know.
We have to talk about that, but
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
but we got to talk to Coconut.
We'll introduce our other guest. Tim Coconut Pomps is with us.
How we doing, DK and Mad Dog? Good to see you guys.
Everybody together. We haven't
Yeah.
done this for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's
Yeah.
good to be back. Good to be back.
You're going to be doing a cab this weekend?
Yeah, we'll be driving around,
Yeah?
zipping everywhere and taking care of things.
He's got his own following, man. You know, I mean, people come to the island looking just for him.
Yeah.
The police.
Well, there's the police. You're even mentioned in a Flying J song. I think you know that.
Oh yeah, about the birthday party. Yes, yes.
I was playing the track a couple shows ago. I go, hey, they just mentioned Tim Pomps in that song. So
Yeah, and my buddy Murph's in that song too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's over at the Cruise Nest this year.
Well, welcome back, Tim. And this is it, the Phlocking the Faithful, the final 25th anniversary and final Phlocking. And we're going to have a fun show. We got a lot of fun songs. Mad Dog has brought a couple of new songs with you. We're going to debut.
Preview. World premiere.
Okay.
Preview, debut. Yeah.
Love
I
it.
was going to do them on my show, but I thought,
Well, thank you.
this show means a lot to me. I mean,
right.
and you and me being friends and all. And
Yeah.
I mean, I've been coming on this show now for how many years?
15, something like that.
Yeah. So, and I love what you do. So I thought, you know what? I never seem to have any new recordings, so I'm going to
Excellent.
bring it.
We're very excited about that. And this is a CD or a release that you're working towards down the road.
Yeah, these songs are pretty much done. With a couple of tweaks, but other than that, you know.
Okay. Sounds great. Mad Dog's a parrot head. He loves trop rock. Tim is you love trop rock.
Yep, I'm still a budding trap rock artist.
You're a budding trop rock artist with a uke. He will play later on tonight. And we're going to get to things right now. I got, of course, the national anthem, Mike Mad Dog Adams with Who Needs Margaritaville. We got Put-in Bay to start things off.
Thank you, man.
On Island Time.
You know, I've been all around this great big world. Yeah, I've traveled near and far. I found a little place. I don't need a suitcase, 'cause it's right in my own backyard. I take a jet express, and I'm gonna leave the rest of that ugly old world behind. I get there real fast, headed up South Bass, see those island friends of mine. I see the keys on my hands and knees, and folks, I just gotta say, who Margaritaville. We got Pudding-Bay. It's my own little theory about Lake Erie. It's a non-stop holiday. Who needs Margaritaville? We got Pudding-Bay. Good Lord, I could nibble on a sponge cake watching the sun bake all those tourists covered in oil. But I stuck my sixth string in the park of the swing, and now like walleye beginning to broil. I can do some island hopping, maybe do a little shopping for some beads or a fake tattoo. I make a little noise with all the girls and boys doing what we all like to do. I see the keys on my hands and knees, and folks just gotta say, who needs Margaritaville? We got Pudding-Bay. It's my own little theory about Lake Erie. It's a non-stop holiday. Who needs Margaritaville? We got Pudding-Bay. We get high up in the monument. We get low down in the cave. There ain't a lot of sand, but there's plenty of bands. Come on, let the music play. Let it play, boys. Somebody scream! We got Pudding-Bay. And I hope I'm here just sipping on a beer when my head starts turning gray. Who needs Margaritaville? We got Pudding-Bay. Pudding-Bay.
Rocking on the water, it's a Saturday night. Everyone should see it, an amazing sight. People having fun on the water, on the land, having lots of fun, just as much as they can. Well, all the people come from near and far to hear the old man banging on their guitars. Put it in, put it in, put it in Pudding-Bay. Put it in, put it in, put it in Pudding-Bay. Tell all your other friends to put it in Pudding-Bay. Well, they got some chicken cooking on the barbecue. They got lots of beer chilling just for me and you. Walk around the square and have a ball. Just loosen up, you'll find out it's not hard at all. In this busy world, a man still has needs. I wanna party with that girl, check out her deeds. Put it in, put it in, put it in Pudding-Bay. Put it in, put it in, put it in Pudding-Bay. Tell all the other boaters to put it in Pudding-Bay. Okay, boys, put it in. It's the end of the song, I know it's sad but true, and I'm gonna have to say bye to you. But if you ever see me in a bar, hey, if you ever see me with my guitar, I'll hand you my chord, the amp's right over there. I wonder if anybody would care to put it in, put it in, put it in Pudding-Bay. Put it in, put it in, put it
sky. Shine like you know how. I'm coming from a world away from sand and sea. I'm working every single day to just be free. I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Yeah, I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Maybe a day trip or a long vacation. The windows roll down for the full duration. I'm looking for another way and a sound I know. So take me to another place I wanna go. I need a little summer, need a little summer now. I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Yeah, I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Yeah, I need a little summer, need a little summer now. And when it comes, when it comes when it comes, when it comes, when it comes around. And I need a little summer, need a little summer now. I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Yeah, I need a little summer, need a little summer now. I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Yeah, I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Well, I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Yeah, I need a little summer, need a little summer now. Well, I need a little summer.
All right, that is Jeffrey Foskett along with Jeff Larson. About a year ago, they put out this CD together. Jeff Foskett, of course, has a long history with the Beach Boys. He's with the Mike Love, Bruce Johnston Beach Boy Band at this point. But that one is a song that we really need right here on the North Coast. Need a little summer. We're ready for the hot
A
stuff.
little less rain.
A little less rain. We need some warmer temperatures. I mean, this has been
Lower the water.
crazy. Before that, we had Terry Kosminski from Cincinnati, Ohio. Put It In at Put-in-Bay, one of the most infamous Put-in-Bay songs of all time.
That was written for the mailman.
It was written for the mailman. And Mad Dog Adams himself, what a great singer, what a great performer.
Thank you.
With
DJ.
Who Needs Margaritaville?
I don't know about being a great singer. People don't come to hear me sing, they come to hear me drink.
There we go. Come to hear you drink. I love that. That's a good one. And that is all tonight on the Island Time. That was our Trop Rock song of 2005. We bring that up sometimes.
Yeah.
I used to do awards in the early
right.
years, and we awarded that one. It was a great song. It's still a great song.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a very quick break. This is something I do at Music on the Bay. We have the Tampa Bay weather guy check in and give us the forecast for Tampa. Well, this time we're at Put-in-Bay, for crying out loud, so we're right around the corner. So I've got our local, I work at a TV station, Channel 19, and I got Kelly Dobick. The lovely Kelly Dobick is checking in with the weather.
Right on, man.
For Put-in-Bay, we're going to get the forecast from Thursday through Sunday.
Time to party with a purpose at the 4th Annual Chicago Summer Chill, brought to you by the Chicago Parrot Head Club. Come join us at the Hyatt Regency in Schaumburg on August 1st through 4th. Entertainment includes Johnny Rustler and the Beach Bum Band, the Tom and Coley Band, Donnie Brewer, Sonny Jim, the Detentions, and many more. Afternoon music will be in the outdoor pool area open only for Summer Chill, where you can lounge in the pool within feet of the stage. Evening music will be in a huge private ballroom. Go to ChicagoParrotHeads.com and click on the Summer Chill logo to register and get the special room rate.
All right, that is coming up in August in Chicago, Illinois, the Chicago Chill event. Make your plans now, folks. So many Parrot Head events, so little time. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what. We got Mad Dog in the house, Mad Dog Adams. We got Tim Coconut Pomps. We're going to go find out what the weather's going to be like at Put-in Bay this weekend. We have from Cleveland 19 News. That's where I work. You guys might know that. My real job. We got Kelly Dobick on the phone. Kelly.
Hey, good evening, guys. How are you?
Hi, Kelly.
Hello. Welcome.
Hi.
Good to hear from you. All right. We are concerned because, you know, it's kind of early summer. It's been really cold and raining a lot.
Kelly, it's rained every weekend up there, man.
Every single weekend.
Oh, yeah. Well, the good news is, thank goodness that the festival wasn't last weekend, because there was like quarter-size hail falling in Put-in Bay last Saturday. So the good news is you won't have to worry about that this weekend.
Excellent. Yeah, we saw pictures. Oh, brutal.
Yeah, so looking just from what I've looked at today, first 2 days of the festival, Thursday, Friday, looking pretty good. Sunshine, 70s, no rain both days, which 70s. Is a pretty big deal because we've had rain pretty much every day of the month of May. So,
right.
Yeah, sunshine, 70s on Thursday and Friday.
That's awesome.
So good start, that's
okay.
for sure. Weekend, we're bringing back the rain chances, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a total washout. We'll hold on to temps in the 70s both Saturday and Sunday, and then rain chances pick up in the afternoon, a chance of a shower or two. So not a total wash, but not as bad as last weekend.
Yeah. It's not going to be like a big storm on Saturday, nothing, just like a...
No hail, no strong winds rolling through, knocking over everything. So that's the good news.
hit or miss shower. We'll be in the roundhouse at that point.
It never rains in the roundhouse.
Have you been to Put-in Bay, Kelly?
Yes, but not since I've moved back to Cleveland. So I'm originally from here, but I've only been back 7 months.
Right.
So hopefully, we get some good weather here over the summer. I'll get a chance to go back up there.
A full summer. Yeah, there's all kinds of great entertainment, as you know, and this guy right here, Mad Dog Adams, is like the guy at the Roundhouse, so got to make sure you check out that show.
Have to go check it out.
Yeah. And did we mention Sunday? How's Sunday looking?
Sunday, chance of showers in the afternoon, highs right around 70.
70, okay.
So no 80s, but right around 70 each every day isn't too bad compared to what we saw today anyways. So
like early 70s for the whole weekend pretty much.
Right,
okay.
Right.
Every year, we never know what we're going to get. Some years we've had in the 90s. There was one year it was in the 50s. So we never really know. So
yeah, and I mean, just think it was a week earlier, you would have had hail and wind. So.
Yeah, we're lucky in that one. All right, well, Kelly Dobick from Cleveland 19 News, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes and joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, bye, Kelly.
We appreciate it.
Have fun this weekend. Yeah.
Hope you get out to Put-in Bay this year.
Thanks.
All right, have a good night. Take care.
Bye-bye.
You too. Good night.
Fins up to you. All right, that's Kelly Dobick from Cleveland 19.
She got a sweet voice, huh?
Yes, she does. Absolutely.
You think she knows Stephanie Abrams by any chance?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that.
I was just wondering.
Stephanie Abrams. Oh, that's your girl from the Weather.
That's my Weather Channel crush.
Who was our Weather Channel girl? The one that looked like a cat. She had that real feline features, very attractive.
Oh,
do you remember her? We used to watch her all the time.
Yeah, I think something happened with her and Jim Cantori, and she got kicked off the air.
Oh, yeah. What's the story, Jim Cantori?
I don't know. You know, they say when Jim Cantori shows up, you better leave.
Yeah, it's not good news when he shows up in your town. All right, so it looks like a pretty good weekend, and it's early summer on the North Coast.
It is. It's every year we get the same kind of the uncertainty.
So it's late spring even, which might seem odd to those down south, but that's what we got to deal with. But anyway, so this is the big deal. It's Mad Dog's 40th year. You started at the Roundhouse 1978.
1980.
1980. Why did I say 78? Okay, I had that in my head. 1980. Okay.
1980. And it would seem like it's only 39 years.
Okay.
But you have to count 1980.
There you go.
And you have to count This year.
This year.
And this will be 40, yeah.
Depends on how you look at it, you know. Wasn't there something about the 1812 celebration thing? Was that they had it the year after because of some reason? I don't know. Anyway, all that aside, Mad Dog Show is a blast.
Thank you.
In my opinion, it is the highlight of the weekend. No matter what else is going on, it's
oh man, that's really nice of you to say, DK.
You can tell when Mad Dog's playing on a Saturday and Friday afternoon, and even on a Sunday. There's people spilling out the place,
spilling out,
just spilling out the place. Hooping and hollering on the front porch, and you can hear it all the way outside. It's every time I drive by, and it's just people everywhere.
It's
having a great time.
I've said that last year because I have fun the whole weekend. Don't get me wrong, but when I'm at that show, I said this is the party. This is the party.
Well, in the Roundhouse, there's no venue like that. I mean, it's a 146-year-old building.
Yeah.
Round with a dome top and a circus canopy on the inside. If you've never been there, it is a bucket list. A big red bucket list thing to do.
And since you've been there in these last 40 years, that place has expanded. It's got a whole new side that wasn't there back in the old days. And I've even seen it where people are hanging out outside behind.
It just keeps getting better. It really does.
So, anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you there. You're going to be there all summer.
Most every weekend. I think there's 2 weekends. Weekend in August, I'm at Jimmy Buckets in Fremont and Jack Daniel's Barrel House in Sandusky.
Okay.
But other than that, I think every weekend.
So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this
Friday,
weekend?
Saturday, and Sundays. Holiday weekends, we do the Monday, which is the fourth day. That's brutal for me.
I would think. That was last weekend.
Yeah.
And it starts about 2, but get there early, get a good seat, especially on Saturday because that show fills up.
Yeah. 2:30, between 2 and 2:30.
All right, so let's talk about this. You got a couple of new songs. We're going to debut one of them right now called South Bass Island Evening. Now, you played this for us years ago. I might even have a recording of that recording. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is you've gone in the studio now.
Yeah.
And tell us about this song.
Well, two of my favorite artists are Tom Russell. I think he's a great American writer, and Dan Hicks, who recently passed away. I always loved his production values and the girls in the background. So I kind of took 2 of my favorites and tried to marry Dan Hicks and Tom Russell with my own songs.
Okay.
And that's the story on South. And I wanted to do a song. Everybody's got a put and bass song. Everybody got 10 put. There's a million put and bass songs.
Right.
And that's good. Everybody should write a put and bass song. Right. But I thought, well, nobody has a South Bass Island song. So that was the other thing, the challenge of trying to fit South Bass Island into it.
That's true. I can't think of one that has that in the title. So let's check it out. This is South Bass Island Evening, brand new Trop Rock world debut. On the Island Time Show. Thanks, Mike. Here we go.
South Bass Island evening, people come from everywhere. They get a special kind of feeling from the magic in the air. There's the sunsets on the water, stars and moonlight up the sky. We'll be rocking and reeling on South Island evening, all my friends, you and I took the ferry across the water and we stumbled into town. We didn't behave the way we oughta. Man, it was time to mess around. We drank a bucket at the roundhouse where we raised our glasses high. We'll be rocking and reeling on the South Bass Island evening, all my friends, you and I. South Bass Island evening is just what you need when you are feeling like you need to get away from it all. It's the perfect hideaway, 'cause it ain't too far away. I know a town called Woodley, where we live on Island Time. ate some shrimp down at the boardwalk. Went out to the winery. We called a good game at the ballpark. Night was fine as it could be. And we stumbled back to downtown, where we raised our glasses high, oh so high. We're rocking and reeling on the South Bass Island evening, my friends, you and I. Let's get happy. Let's raise our glasses high, oh so high. We're rocking and reeling on the South Bass Island evening, my friends and you and I. Me oh my, we're bouncing off the ceiling on the South Bass Island evening, my friends and you and I.
It's made from sugar cane. It's the alcohol for outlaws and the chemically insane. Well, it ought to be illegal, 'cause it's way too strong to drink. And it disappears like Everclear. But when you try to speak, well, it can make your whole damn world come undone. Drinking 151, drinking 151. Well, the first time that I tried it, I was just a kid in school. I was going to the senior prom, and man, I thought I was cool. I got myself a bottle and a big old mason jar. Then 3 hours later, I had wrecked my uncle's car. Now I wish I could forget the things I've done. Drinking 151, drinking 151. Play it, John. Invited to a party at the Ritz. Well, there were pretty things with diamond rings and perky little lips. Well, I felt a little nervous as someone handed me a glass. Then I said hello to Añejo, show them all my class. Now I think I might have been the only one drinking 151, drinking 151. Now I wish I could forget the things I've done, drinking 151.
home. You sure you put anything in this? Anybody see my car keys? Anybody see my car? This one gonna take us home. Take us home.
By the way, this is a very informal show tonight. For those of you expecting a professional show, you're in the wrong damn place, all right? We're here to have a good time, drink some beer, and sing a song. Anybody want to sing some songs with us? All right. How about Great Filling Station Hold Up? Anybody want to hear that one? All right. I pulled into the regular pump, I was feeling quite at ease. Rolled down the window and told the man 50 cents worth, please. Well, then out jumped my partner with his trusty pellet gun. He said, boy, this is a hold up. Keep pumping and don't run. And now I wish I was somewhere other than here. Down in some honky-tonk, sipping on a beer. Yes, I wish I was somewhere other than here. Because that great filling station hold up, it's done cost me $2 years. Well, we got $15 and a can of STP, a big old jar of cashew nuts and a Japanese TV. Feeling we pulled the biggest heist of our career, and we're wanted men, we'll fight again. First, let's have a beer. And now I wish I was somewhere other than here. Down in some honky-tonk, sipping on a beer. Yes, I wish I was somewhere other than here. Because that great filling station hold up, it's done cost me $2 years. Now we were sitting down at the Tin Goose, about as drunk as we could be, when in walked the deputy sheriff, and he's holding our TV. He roughed us and he cuffed us, and then he took us off to jail. Well, no pictures on a poster, no reward and a bail. And now I wish I was somewhere other than here. Down in some honky-tonk, sipping on a beer. Yes, I wish I was somewhere other than here. Because that great filling station hold up, it's done cost me $2 years. Yeah, that great filling station hold up, it's done cost me $2 years.
There he is, K.D. Moore, along with Greg Fingers Taylor. That was the first night they ever played together. So K.D., at the time, he thought, this may never happen again. So he made sure he professionally recorded the whole thing and he put it on a CD. They ended up playing together for a couple of years there. K.D. has always said he loved Jimmy Buffett, but what he really loved about those early records was Fingers Taylor's harmonica. And I love Jimmy Buffett's music as a whole, but I would have to say those records in the early years with him,
those were the best.
Those were the best, yeah. I'd have to say that.
They're more personal, I think, is what it is. There's a better connection.
And like any artist, when you're young, you're a little more hungry. And you got all kinds of ideas, and
that doesn't take anything away from his later works, though. It's just a different groove.
Right. That is true. It's not terrible. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but we have our favorites.
Yes, we do.
That's just the way it is. Before that, before we had K.D., who's coming out of retirement for Phlocking the Phaithful, We had Jerry Diaz from Hannah's Reef. Jerry will be at the Phlocking as well, drinking 151. That's one of Jerry's, a favorite from Jerry is what I'm trying to say. We have Mike Mad Dog Adams in the house. We got Tim Coconut Pomps here from Put-in Bay.
Tim's got his uke. He's got a
uke. It's all
favorite
tuned up, ready to roll.
Some songs in a little bit, I guess, right?
Yeah, we're going to have Tim play as well. We also have the Coconut Manifesto.
The last remaining copy.
Are you working on a follow-up to this?
Yeah. I've been working on it for
Really?
about, when did I put that one on?
I don't
Still
remember.
working on that one. It's just hard to find good help nowadays, you know.
Well, there you go.
I can't afford to pay anybody, so it's...
You spent this winter down in the Caribbean again.
Yeah,
right?
down in St. Thomas, in the Virgin Islands.
And this was your second year doing that.
The third time I've been down there.
Wow.
The first time was for 3 weeks. The second time was for 3 months. This time was for 6.
Whoa.
I kind of see a little bit of a pattern starting here.
There you go.
But hurricane season is coming, so it's time to come back up here.
You got to always
for
come back
mayfly season
for Put-in Bay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking
it was nice down there. There's a lot of good music down there, and a lot of nice beaches. And
that's right. You did call us one night. He called us from St. Thomas
from the Home Depot parking lot, actually, because that's the only place you can get celery.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. So that was it.
Behind the Home Depot.
So, anyways, but you're back for the season. I know you came back one night during the winter so you could see Kiss.
I did. I came back to see Kiss the third time I've seen their farewell tour.
Yeah. It started in the 90s, and they're still saying goodbye.
But this is definitely going to be their last one.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
It was probably the greatest thing ever. I mean, every song that they did was their greatest song ever with all that they did.
Yeah.
More fireworks, more lights, more everything. It was
Wow.
Gene Simmons flying around everywhere. And
wow.
Yeah, it was it was amazing.
Now, was Paul Stanley, did he do that, the thing where he flies on there? Because he had that hip replacement or something recently.
Yeah, he went out in one of those little scooters and flew out.
No,
no,
he
no,
didn't.
He actually, no, he went out. No, I mean, I don't know if it's actually the Kiss guys, but what they did is they had their old concert footage in the back of the songs that they were playing.
Okay.
From them from back in the 70s and from each era that they did one of those songs.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool to see that if you're a Kiss fan.
Well, yeah.
You know, but
there's so many things they can do with the backdrops nowadays. I think that makes the shows more interesting than.
But they had the real fire. You could feel the heat coming off the stage when they, you know, and all that. So it was cool.
Well, at their age, I still wonder if they really want to party all night and rock and roll every day. I don't know.
Well, they were up late. I mean, they played 20 songs, and the show was over. It went till like 11.
Wow, they were up late.
Yeah.
You wonder why would they want to give this up though? You know, I mean, it's still going strong.
You got to every night. You got to put on all that makeup.
I bet that would be a pain in the butt, big time, to put that makeup on.
I mean, you know, you got to breathe fire every night. You got to spit blood. You got to fly around. You know, and Ace Frehley's guitar catches on fire and smokes and flies away. You know, every night.
Well, he wasn't with them this tour, was he?
No, the guy. I don't know the guy's name though. Took over.
Not
his spot,
Eric Singer was the.
Eric Singer's the drummer. Yeah, he's from actually Cleveland.
Yeah,
Middleburg, Berea area.
Really?
I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. We got Mad Dog in the house. We got Tim Coconut Pomps. It is Phlocking the Phaithful preview show number 404. And we got some Mad Dog Adams music coming up from a few years ago. And we're going to debut another new one later on. That's right. And Tim's going to play live.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
It's all good. Nice evening.
Yeah.
Great music. Good friends.
Do you want to play live after this break?
Sure. We can tune in and trap out anytime you want, DK.
Tune in and trap out. All right. All right. Here we are. And by the way, we got to bring this topic up. You have heard that the smallest bar in Key West, the subject of one of your songs, is for sale.
Is it really for sale?
Yeah. The owner is giving it up.
He's giving it up. Finally.
It's not a lot to take care of. It's just a small.
Yeah, I know.
So
I mean, I heard it's going on a short sale.
A short sale. As long as you got the money, you could have your smallest bar in Key West. So, but anyway,
all the money you save from buying it. Well, maybe I'll play that song then.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens to that place down there. So. All right, here he is, Tim Coconut Pomps.
Hopefully they won't expand. Then I'll have to change this whole song.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, when we're down in Key West with nothing to do after Sloppy Joe's and Captain Tony's too. Being a big group or just two friends, it don't matter when you come 'cause the fun never ends. Smallest bar, the smallest bar, it's where we'll meet on Duval Street. 124 Duval Street. Well, there's only 2 bar stools if you need a seat. There's plenty to drink, but nothing to eat. Ain't no jukebox or pinball, but you can gladly write your name up on the wall at the smallest bar, the smallest bar. It's where friends meet on Duval Street, 124 Duval Street. We've had our fill at Margaritaville. It's just a crawl down Duval to that little yellow awning, that's where it's at. It says tourist information, but there ain't no maps. Come inside, sit right down. You won't go broke when you buy the house around at the smallest bar, the smallest bar. It's where we'll meet on Duval Street, 124 Duval Street. I met this little cutie on Caroline Street. I asked her to dance, we started moving our feet. I whispered in her ear, I want to show you around. So I took her to the coolest place in Old Conch Town. It was the smallest bar, the smallest bar. It's where we'll meet on Duval Street, 124 Duval Street. That's the smallest bar, the smallest bar. It's where we'll meet on Duval Street, 124 Duval Street.
All right. They should have paid you for that one.
Yeah, it's the smallest bar song.
And I always bring this up, Tim. There was a meeting of the minds a few years ago, I think like 2011. We both happened to be there, and we made a point of stopping by there. And I think you performed it for the smallest bar crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been known to do that several times.
Yeah, we took a pedal cab there, didn't we?
Yes, that was the romantic.
There was a nice romantic evening we had down Duval Street.
Like 4 of us stuffed into the bicycle thing. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm going to Meeting of the Minds this year, by the way. First time in a while.
Oh, okay.
What is that, first week in November?
End of October, going into November. So it's like October 30th, Wednesday it starts.
All right.
Goes through the whole weekend. But, yeah, it's been a few years, and they've all kinds of crazy things are happening down there with that event as well. All right, let's get back to the music. This is a Mad Dog Adams song from the Stuck on the Island CD.
Which one is that going to be?
This was the song I've selected here is Hiding Out in the Florida Keys.
Oh, okay.
Which is about Charlie Brown, right?
My buddy Charlie Brown.
I'm not mistaken.
Everybody's buddy Charlie Brown. He sails
Island
with the breezes and he looks like Jesus.
He will be at the Roundhouse this year, I'm sure.
He'll be around.
He has become a celebrity. I've been at your show, and we're like, Charlie Brown, let's get a picture with Charlie Brown. So let's check it out. This is his story. For a while there, he was hiding out in the Florida Keys. Huh?
Yeah, man. He's a wonderful guy.
Excellent. On Island Time Tonight.
And this recording was made, when did I do this? In 1980 something?
It says 94.
94, okay. 1994.
Right, check it out.
My friend Charlie is the man who lives in his van every summer up at Putin Bay. He sails with the breezes and he looks like Jesus if Jesus ever had a bad day. And come round November he'll start to remember when it's getting kind of cold and gray. He'll take his van off the blocks, put on a new pair of shocks, and point it toward A1A. Oh yeah, he'll point it toward A1A. He's hiding out in the Florida Keys, where everybody do what they please. We're drinking margaritas, meeting senoritas, down in the Florida Keys. Oh yeah, down in the Florida Keys. Now there's old Captain Bob. He quit his job, but he left him a mighty smart wife. 'Cause now he's paying alimony and he's eating bologna, but he'll be happy living on his boat the rest of his life. And come round November, he'll start to remember when it's getting kind of cold and gray. So he'll take out a loan, buy a motor home, then point it toward A1A. Oh yeah, he'll point it toward A1A. He's hiding out in the Florida Keys, where everybody do what they please. We're drinking margaritas, meeting senoritas, down
friends, take a sip or two. I got a little recipe I'd like to share with you. It's been handed down for years on South Bass Island. It's tasty, it's delectable, it's really a fine one. You make it in the early part of summertime from the freshest ingredients that you can find. It's not deep fried perch or walleye barbecue. It's genuine Put-in-Bay mayfly stew. Mayfly stew, mayfly stew. Pour me out another bowl or two. It's nutritious and delicious and it looks like glue. It's genuine Put-in-Bay mayfly stew. Start with some mayflies, I'd say about 1 million. Put them in the fridge so they can all start chilling. Soak them in water with just a little bit of salt, a big bam of essence and just a pinch of malt. Then you chop up some garlic, about 150 cloves, some onions, some celery, maybe a couple of tomatoes. To complete your preparation, you'll need to make a stock. So go snag a carp from the public docks. Put it in a pot, cover him with water. Bring it to a boil, and I tell you, you nearly got her. Let her simmer on down, pour it up here. Then strain the liquid out until you got it nice and clear. Mayfly stew, mayfly stew. Pour me out another bowl or two. It's nutritious and delicious and it looks like glue. It's genuine Put-in-Bay mayfly stew. I should probably mention here the best way to catch them is you go down to the lake shore when they all start hatching. Wear a white shirt, take along a flashlight, and you should get your quota by the end of the night. If you're not a gourmet then, buddy, you should go to D Riviera Park when the sun gets kind of low. Take along a shovel, take along a fishing net, and you can get what you need without any sweat. Make sure you catch the young ones. Don't take no oldies. They should have a tinge of green and not be brown or moldy. Their wings should be folded up and not in a bunch, and their abdomen should pop with a satisfying crunch. Mayfly stew, mayfly stew. Pour me out another bowl or two. It's nutritious and delicious and looks like glue. It's genuine Put-in-Bay mayfly stew. Take the mayflies from the fridge and put them in a blender. Then push the puree button and let it spin till you render every little carcass into a uniform mass. And then get a spoon and take a little taste test. Add some cayenne and your preferential spice. I find it parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme work nice. And then mix it with the stock and reduce it till it thickens. Be sure to cook it slow and then stir it like the dickens. It'll start to smell so good and it'll put you in a coma. Your friends and the police will stop to check out the aroma. So ladle them up a big dish, have a celebration, put live ones on top. That's your presentation. Mayfly stew, mayfly stew. Pour me out another bowl or two. It's nutritious and delicious and it looks like glue. It's genuine Put-in-Bay mayfly stew.
Mayflies are on the way to Put-in-Bay. That is mayfly stew from Alex Bevan.
Yum, yum.
Oh, yeah. And
aroma and coma. That's a great
he put some thought into that song.
I love Alex's stuff, man. He's awesome.
That is from the CD called Sweetwater Pete. And let's see, we also had, a while ago, we had Katie Moore and Fingers, great filling station. Hold Up, an old Jimmy Buffett song, of course. And we had Mad Dog Adams, Hiding Out in Florida Keys, about Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, Captain Bob.
And Captain Bob. Very cool. We're going to have more Phlocking music from the entertainers that are going to be at South Bass Island this week. We got more Mad Dog music. We got Tim music.
You never come, baby, when you say you will.
wouldn't take anymore. It's not you. You let me down again. Well, baby, baby, you gotta find just a little time and I'll make you mine. I'll be home. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. I sing, ooh. Come on now. Why do you fill me up? I said, buttercup, baby, just to let me down. Honey, you mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. Honey, I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I am from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. You are my toy, but you could be the boy I adore if you just let me know. Until you do, I'm attracted to you. Mother, why do I need you so? Oh, baby, baby, you just gotta find a little bit of time and I'll make you mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Sing, why do you build me up? I said, buttercup, baby, just to let me down. Honey, you mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. Honey, I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Yeah, 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 build me up, buttercup, don't break my
Hi, this is Pat Kaleys from the Steel City Finns, and you're listening to WBWC The Sting with Island Time.
A battered 40-footer left from Cleveland Friday night, chugging out to Put-in-Bay where they would spend the night. When the captain stopped the boat up, his intentions had been clear. 450 cases of old Milwaukee beer. Before they'd even left the flats, the sky was looking bad. And when the gale began to blow, the captain told his lads, down below I piled and stocked an awful lot of brew. So if we should go down tonight, this is what to do. Save the beer, lads, save the beer. Whatever you do tonight, just save the beer. Lake Erie's got the center grip, but Put-in-Bay is near. We may be going down, but save the beer. The storm it blew its hardest 3 miles from the docks. They heard a mighty crash below as if they'd hit some rocks. But it was just those cases smashing holes below, letting in Lake Erie as they hurtled to and fro. The captain crawled across the deck and no one knew quite how. He fell into the water as the wave crashed on the bow. The crew was in a quandary when they thought of what he'd said. They could have saved the captain, but they saved the beer instead. Save the beer, lads, save the beer. Whatever you do tonight, just save the beer. Lake Erie's got the center grip, but Put-in-Bay is near. We may be going down, but save the beer. As the boat was sinking, they found timbers from a pier. They lashed them all together and they loaded on the beer. By then the storm was over that had caused their boat to sink. They may have lost the captain, but they had enough to drink. They drifted for an hour or two when something caught their eye. 4 waitresses from Hooters whose boat had sunk nearby. Their shirts were torn and hanging loose as they bobbed in the swell. Now they had some women and lots of beer as well. Save the beer, lads, save the beer. Whatever you do tonight, just save the beer. So far it's been a rough night, but I think our dates are here. We're mighty glad we chose to save the beer. But when the Hooters waitresses had climbed aboard the craft, the extra weight from silicone began to swamp the raft. The crew was in a quandary, they had a choice to make: 4 bodacious women or beer thrown in the lake. The women's chests were heaving as they began to cry. They got down on their knees and said, "We'll do anything for you guys." Their wet t-shirts were tempting, but still the choice was clear. They said, "Throw back the waitresses. By God, let's save the beer. Save the beer, lads. Save the beer. Whatever you do tonight, just save the beer." They've got 100 lovely waitresses on Puddin' Bay, I hear. So roll a little more and save the beer. Whatever you do tonight, just save the beer.
Let's have a beer. Come on, sit right here. It's been so long. Tell me what's been going on. Let's share, let's cheer. Oh, let's have a beer. Let's do a shot. Come on, why not? You say something about it, yeah. That's what you got. It's on me, Dad. Come on, let's do a shot. Came on the Miller, stopped at the winery, had some soup at the Goat. Went to the boathouse for a shot ski. A stroll down to Frosty's, had a shot of Crown at Ed's. Buckets at the Roundhouse, Mojito Bay is next. Had a nightcap at the Fishbowl, then danced at level 2. A pizza at the Cameo, yeah, this is what we do. You all know about the Boardwalk Bisque, and we love the brewery. Come have some fun today here at Orton. Be with me. Let's have a beer. I really like Joe's bar here. Let's do this again. Just tell me when. Ain't it great sitting here? Oh, let's have a beer. Around the shots over here. Oh, let's have a beer. But baby, let's cheer. Oh, let's have a beer.
There we go. That is Alley Market from a couple of years ago. And let's have a beer. And the thing I totally love about that song is every single bar
Yeah.
is mentioned, I think.
Yeah, Joe's Bar. I heard Joe's Bar
in
in
there. Tim knows these because he's a cab driver and he's everywhere. So,
Level 2, didn't you? I heard level 2.
Level 2,
Yeah.
Cameo Pizza.
Yeah.
I want to, real quick before we talk to the Kaleys after this break, I wanted to mention a couple things. Things start up for the Phlocking the Phaithful at 3:30 p.m. on Thursday. Jerry Diaz will have the opening toast. And then Jerry's got a show, 3:30 to 5. Then at 6, it'll be John Reno and Katie Moore. Then Friday, it'll be Johnny Rodriguez. John Reno will be there. John Reno, we haven't mentioned him. Jerry Diaz will be playing with John. Don Middlebrook, you guys know Don, right? Mm-hmm. He'll be there at 3. And then 7 o'clock, Latitude opens for the Jam Band. And that is Friday. We'll cover the rest of the weekend. And we've added Christine Jackson Thursday night at Real Bar, about 9:30, 9:45. And it sounds like a lot of people are going to go to that show. So we're going to get this Phlocking thing kicked off.
Yeah, if she starts at 9:30, then when she's over, all the Flockers could go over to level 2.
Level 2,
yeah,
right?
Close out the night. Close right. Get home by 3 in the morning.
Are you guys, my fellow Flockers listening? We haven't been to level 2 in a while. I'll tell you what. And now, all the way from the Steel City in Pittsburgh, PA, it's Flock Talk with the Kaleys right here on Island Time. All right, we got our shakers going. We are ready for Phlocking of the Phaithful.
Hi, guys. How's everybody?
Hello.
Howdy ho.
Oh, I was listening to you read the schedule. I've got to tell you, I don't even know what's on it, so you're doing great.
There we go. At least I got it in print. So
I paid no attention to the schedule. I told Dan, give everyone a break in the middle of the afternoon because everybody leaves to go to Bad Dog anyway. And so do we. So,
that's sweet. Thank you.
I don't want to be stuck there by myself.
The theme of the Phlocking is plays well with others. Is that correct?
Yes.
That is correct. Yes.
All right.
And that's the intent all weekend long, to have these guys playing, some of their individual songs and then playing with the other singers. And in fact, I just found out that on Thursday, there's a good chance that Don Middlebrook will be in the mix also. He's talking about coming over on Thursday.
Really?
So we'll see if we can squeeze him in somewhere.
Okay.
I don't even know why we do a schedule.
There you go. There you go.
It's just guidelines. It's not an actual schedule. It's guidelines.
Exactly.
Suggestions.
This is the guideline.
You know what?
Well.
Finally, after all 25 years, you finally hit it. That's what we should call it.
Suggestions.
It's interesting. There's other words I could call it, but no, I'm not on the air. It's working. It'll work. Just remind me it will work. That's all.
Absolutely. Now we've talked about this. There's 200 people registered, and you cut it off at 200. There's not going to be any walk-ins. But what will the registered person get? Are we getting shirts this year? Is it a goodie bag? What's going on?
Underwear.
Underwear?
Oh, good. I'm almost out.
That's good for pudding day.
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta have it. Yes, there is a shirt, and there's a couple little things, an ID tag and a shirt.
We've got a couple little things, and
whatever anybody gives us when we get there.
And Pam and Earl, we're maybe going to send some things up, so we'll see. And Ed's been collecting stuff, so we're going to be surprised when we get there Wednesday and start putting it together too.
This is a kind of an expedition in unstructured nothingness.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was sad to hear about Pam and Earl's not going to be able to make it, but they've donated a great prize that we're giving away.
Yeah, it's probably the most frightening prize we've ever had. It's really good.
He hit me out of the blue with that.
We were completely surprised.
Can we talk about it, or should I mention it?
Yeah.
No.
No. Yes, it is airfare for two to New Orleans, and go Dan.
A condo, 2-bedroom condo for 2 nights.
Yeah.
That's
certificates to all 5 of Pam and Earl's facilities along Bourbon
all
Street,
the Tropical Isle bars, the Funky Pirate, and all that.
$100 gift certificate for dinner at the Grapevine, which is their upscale restaurant, which is a great place to eat
with lots of good wine.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Man, this whole thing, I was guessing at what the value of this thing has to be between $1,600 and $1,800.
Wow.
I mean, airfare alone is
right.
So we'll be charging $150 a ticket for that.
Bring extra money. Tim worked really hard, and you get in on it too.
Yeah, I'll just meet the people that win down there. We'll hang out.
There you go.
Well, for 2, I'm sure you could figure this out easily on your own.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great prize, and so obviously you're going to have some raffle ticket sales going on, and Saturday
we're going to sell those on Saturday, only on Saturday at the final show, and we will draw that right before the show is over, sometime before the show is over.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So is there anything else
excited.
we should know, or?
don't let it hail. I was watching a video of last week or something.
Oh, with the hail. No, it's not going to hail. We already found that out.
Yeah, that was something. It was like golf ball size hail for like 20 minutes.
Oh, it's ugly. I think I'm ready for every kind of weather but snow. So, I don't like to pack this much. But don't let it hail. Don't let it snow. Hey, I'm good. Other than that, I'm good.
Well, we had Kelly, the weather girl, on earlier. She says early 70s and maybe a chance of rain on Saturday, but that doesn't look bad at all, really.
If we're undercut, I don't. It's up. Did Ed's bar make changes upstairs? I guess that where half of it's still wide open. So if it rains, it's going to get us, right?
Yeah,
they expanded it there a little bit, didn't they?
But
there's more cover than there was upstairs.
Yeah, but there's not a whole lot of rain chances, so we should be pretty good. It's just going to be a little cool side. Yeah.
I am so
We've
ready.
dealt with that before.
Yeah.
I have my Tim Pomps T-shirt.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I'm thinking I'm going to be probably the only one wearing it for that. We'll be at Ed's tomorrow night up on Landside, and then we are going to go over to the island early on Wednesday just to make sure we're going to be able to pull this thing off. That's all I'm saying. So.
Wow, so you guys will be there early? Okay.
Yeah, we've got lots of first timers. That's what's amazing. Where were these people for the first 21 of these things? Right?
But we also have
all these years. I've never been to this event.
Let's check it out. But we also got a lot of old friends are coming back.
Oh, yeah, and that's why we're doing it more than anything else. We were kind of missing a bunch of those people, but getting to Patty's point, we've had more questions this year about where can I stay? How do I get lodging? Do you have to take a ferry over to the island? Unless you want to swim. We're going to figure something else out.
Where do they come from?
All these questions that we don't normally get.
And you know what's scary? Mostly all of them are from Cleveland.
Uh-oh.
No, not really.
Mike gets these questions all the time. Right?
Yeah.
Point me to the monument.
Yeah, which way to the
Where is the monument?
Where's the monument?
So.
But is it graduation weekend? Are we going to be there on graduation? Because we did that several years.
That was last weekend, I believe. I think it was last weekend. Yeah.
Now the Music Fest is this weekend.
Yeah, the Music Fest is
Music
going
Fest over the
on
period.
Saturday.
I'm a little concerned how that was going to work out with us, but I don't know.
I don't think
I think it's great that there's so much going on.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I wanted a break in the middle. It got to the point where, seriously, sometimes we look around, there were 8 people there when the show was either ending or starting, and that's not good for anybody. So,
yeah, the music festival is Saturday all day long, and it's just a one-day thing. It's only Saturday, and Bob Gatewood is like the MC, so he'll be playing.
Cool.
And on Sunday, Bob Adamov, you familiar with Bob?
Oh,
Bob and
yeah.
his books?
all of his books.
He's having a Coconut Commando party from 12 till 3 at the Keys at Hemingway's.
Okay.
And a lot of his characters from the books are going to be there and with his fans. So that's Sunday.
What do you mean character? Like they're going to dress up like the characters?
No. The people that he's putting as some characters.
I know this one guy.
About yourself.
You've been in one.
Yeah.
You've been mentioned.
Yeah, I drove everybody around in one book for 2 pages.
I think I have one here that I haven't read. So I actually got a note from Bob and told him I would be over to see him.
Well, he's got a new one called Flight, and I just brought it in for DK.
Yeah, Flight.
The Flight,
Oh, nice.
brand new, yeah.
He actually, one of my clients, a guy from Pittsburgh, has decided he wanted to write a book. That's my job. Is what I do is I transcribe for people, and I'm a typist. I'm a glorified typist, and I sit at home and I do these things. But a young man from Pittsburgh was very much influenced by Bob. Paul is his name. His book hasn't gone to print, but I've been writing out to the publishers for him and things like that. But Bob was so nice. He accepted his phone call, talked to him, and gave him a lot of advice. So I definitely have to go and stop by and say hello.
Yes. I'm sure he'd love to see you.
He's a good guy.
He is.
All right. So just remember, when I come in with my friends, like you, please insult them, and I will fill them with
You can count on me.
What a guy. That's perfect. We're bringing a guy from Myrtle Beach, a good friend of ours. He's been our friend for 20 years, and he's never been to the Phlocking before, and he's flying in on Thursday or Wednesday. This is going to be his first visit to the North Coast.
When you guys go to the Roundhouse, make sure you go through the front door.
Always. Well, yes.
About 3:30.
Greeting.
Yeah.
So.
It'll be
All
great.
right, guys. Well, it's going to be a long weekend. get behind the
Yes,
wheel,
it
Mr.
will.
Pomps. We're ready to see you.
Oh, yeah, it's all fired up, ready to go. I'll be ready.
You
All
get there
right, we'll
what
post
day?
your number in all the bathrooms.
Yep, it's already in there. Yeah, I'll be. I'll probably get there Wednesday evening, but I won't be working till Thursday.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll find you Thursday.
Hey, I think you'll see one familiar face. My daughter's supposed to come up.
Oh, great.
Wow. Krista Kaler, we haven't seen her in a long
Yeah,
time.
Krista Kaleys supposed to make an appearance sometime this weekend. So.
And I heard Mary from Canada, Mary and Doug are coming
Mary and
back.
Doug
Mary and Doug are coming.
Yeah,
We pulled a
Chicago,
lot of people out of the woodwork for this one.
Chicago, our old friends from Chicago are coming.
Mm-hmm. Susie and Al will arrive on Friday.
So yeah, it's going to be a party.
It is. It's going to be very interesting.
It's going to be a
party.
flock of a
I'm
flocking.
excited about it. Yeah, get ready. What did Tim say one year? He breaks out all his ugly he means his favorite shirts.
I just pulled a few out of storage. I found a bunch of old flocking shirts in my basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I was just digging out mine, but I have to tell you, I have worn yours to the gym, so I like it.
Yes, we're encouraging everybody. You know, we got 20 years worth of shirts. Bring out a couple. Dust them off for the weekend. Should be fun.
Dust them off, roll around in them,
Yes.
make them look good. All right, well,
All right,
we're ready,
guys.
and we'll catch up with you before too long.
All right. We'll see you in a couple days. See you at the bay.
Counting the
And
minutes.
DK, I want to thank you for all the promotion and all that you do. Especially this last month going towards the front, but all year long, and
Yeah.
So we do appreciate it.
You're much welcome. It's a great event, and I'm kind of a little bittersweet because we know after this one it's it. But it's been a hell of a run. Yeah.
Just do me one favor. When it gets to the point where we say we're finished, do not say the one more time, and do not come up and tell us somebody will take over. Okay?
No, I think that whole thing is sailed at this point.
I think
that
so.
whole
It'll
idea.
be fun.
Yeah,
It's going to be a good one, and we'll do it again in January.
Sounds great. All right, Pat and Dan,
Take care, kids.
safe travels. We'll see you in a few days.
You too. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Have a good night. All right. Phlocking of the Phaithful, the 25th and final event. We cannot wait. All right. Mr. Eds, by the way, is hosting most of the events. We do have a couple things at Real Bar. Christine Jackson on Thursday, like I mentioned, and Corned Beef and Curry are playing Saturday night.
Nice.
At the Real Bar also. So there we go. Mike Mad Dog Adams, the man himself, 40 years at Puddin' Bay.
Getting old, dude.
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
Oi, 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 oi.
And we have a brand new song we're going to play right now.
Well, it's a new recording. It's of an old song I wrote.
Okay.
Well, I can't even remember how long ago I wrote it, but new recording.
But you never released this?
No.
And it's Corner of the Roundhouse?
Called The Corner of the Roundhouse. There's a little backstory to it, if you'd like to hear it. Do you have a moment?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. You know, when Fiddler Hal and I started, Fiddler Hal was my partner for 10 years at the Roundhouse, and of course we toured around and everything. And I was trying to capture something, of the memories of the Roundhouse and what it was like. Because when we started there was no air conditioning. And
really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we had to put these huge speakers way up on the walls every show, take them down. So, I mean, it was just a whole different. There was no Weather Channel. There was no cell phones. It was a different world. The island was a lot further away. And I wanted to capture that idea for people. Yeah. Where you going, Tim?
I'm trying to talk.
There we go.
He's got to go, huh?
He's got to go. Go ahead.
Anyway, so there was a when I started to record this, I thought, who could I get? Because Fiddler Hal is retired. Okay. Now I see Hal from time to time. He comes to the show, and and he's doing great. Okay. But he just doesn't play music anymore, at least professionally or out.
Okay.
So we got a hold of this guy by the name of Paulie Baker, who you know Paulie?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, he used to play with Footloose. Okay. When we would be there at the Roundhouse, he would be down at the Beer Barrel with Footloose. Okay. But he would come in and watch Hal play because Hal was a classically trained violinist, kind of a child prodigy, that whole thing. He had to relearn how to play country music licks and stuff like that. Okay. So Paulie would watch him. Well, I never realized the influence he had until I got Paulie in the studio, and he channeled Hal. It's remarkably amazing how much he sounds like Hal.
Wow. And are we going to hear that on this song?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the song about? Is it just kind of a history or what?
Well, it's just about, it is a history. I got Bend Over the Screamers in there. Bruce and Bonnie used to play on Sunday night. Pat's in there daily at the beginning. And, it's just kind of describing what it was like back then.
Excellent. Well, let's check it out. This is a new recording from Mike Mad Dog Adams, Corner of the Roundhouse, on the Island Time Show tonight.
Way back in 1980, I talked to old Pat Daly about a place that he called Puddin' Bay, and he said he loved so well. Me and my old drinking pal, better known as Fiddler Hal, we got there to the island, and we really raised some hell. We walked right through the door under that neon whiskey sign. Everyone was so damn crazy, Lord, it nearly blew my mind. In the corner of the roundhouse, where we all belong, living out our fantasies and wearing out old songs. It's your house, it's my house, everybody's home. In the corner of the roundhouse, you'll never be alone. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bend Over and the Screamers, they were playing to the dreamers. They were blowing out the doors all night long. Now Ben, he won't know Jimmy. Him and me sang gimme 3 steps and those Leonard Skinner songs. Yeah, you hear Bruce and Bonnie on a long hot Sunday night. You might be hungover, but they'd make you feel alright. In the corner of the roundhouse, where we all belong, living out our fantasies and wearing out old songs. It's your house, it's my house, everybody's home. In the corner of the roundhouse, you'll never be alone. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Of years, Lord, the laughs outweigh the tears. Never really thought I'd be there all that long. But every time I hit the stage and someone yells out, turn the page, I wrote the book. Bob Seger wrote the song. This party keeps on killing me, but Lord, I'm glad I drink for free. It makes me feel like I can't do no wrong. And in the corner of the roundhouse, where we all belong, we're living out our fantasies and wearing out old songs. It's your house, it's my house, it's everybody's home. In the corner of the roundhouse, you'll never be alone. In the corner of the roundhouse, where we all belong, living out our fantasies and wearing out old songs. It's your house, it's my house, everybody's home. In the corner of the roundhouse, you'll never be alone. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do,
Hi, this is Pat Daly. I'm listening to Island Time on WBWC from Key West to Puddin' Bay.
Everybody swaying to and fro.
Everybody swaying to and fro, but go fro first so you don't bump into your neighbor. And here's your mantra. Carpe diem, sons of bitches. Everybody sway and say, oh. There's a big old dead carp belly up in the bay. Say it now. Nature's intention that he end up that way. Say it now. He never got eaten, 'cause he never got cooked, 'cause he never got netted, 'cause he never got hooked. Never got hooked, boy. There's a big old dead carp belly up in the bay. Say it. Before he rolled over, I heard him say, lived a long life, a good life, I swam it along. You stay clear of hooks when the water's your home. Stay clear of hooks, fish found on man, don't fall for the bait. Live as long as you can. Good Lord preserves you and things go your way. You'll be peacefully going. Belly up in the bay. There's a big old dead carp belly up in the bay. Say it now. The seagulls will find him by the end of the day. They'll peck a hole in his belly, peck out his guts. That's life in the food chain. No buts, no buts about it, boy. Easy. Stay clear of hooks. Fish fella man, don't fall for the bait. Live as long as you can. Good Lord preserves you and things go your way. You'll be peacefully going. Peacefully. Belly up in the bay. Belly up in the bay, belly up in the bay. You can't live forever, live every day. Good Lord preserves you and things go your way. You'll be peacefully going. Belly up in the bay. Well, what bay? What bay? That's what you say. What bay? Oh, Hudson Bay. Georgian Bay? Green Bay? Tampa Bay? There's only one bay. Clap your hands, you lazy sons of bitches. Put in bay, going for the summer getaway. Winter was a bummer. I got some friends there with the house.
gonna have a good time every day, sitting in the sunshine. If you're looking, trying to find me, you can find me up at Put in Bay. Take along some homegrown, take along a bottle of wine, island wine, and you feel so fine. Waiting for Commodore Perry, I hope he's on time, nothing but time. East Coast, West Coast, no need to roam. The North Coast is better and it's closer to home. Goodbye, my little old gal, I'm gonna Put in Bay. Put in Bay, going for the summer getaway. Winter, what a bummer. My friends there with the house say I can't stay. Put in Bay, I'm gonna have a every day, sitting in the sunshine. If you're looking, trying to find me, I'll be swimming with your mama, water skiing with your mama, parasailing with your mama, skinny dipping with your mama, scuba diving with your mama, mama diving with your mama, and Put in Bay.
All right, we're skinny dipping with your mama. That is Pat Daly, Patrick Houston Daly, with Carpe Diem and Put in Bay live. We also had a brand new song from Mike Mad Dog Adams, Corner of the Roundhouse.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for you. That's a really cool song, a nice little history of the 40 years. And,
I appreciate that.
And you're performing.
Glad you like it.
Are you going to have like a... like when it gets to the end of the season this year, are you guys going to have like a big, like bring back some old friends or anything like that?
Jeez, I have no idea if there's going to be. I'm sure there'll be something, but I don't have any. I don't have any plans.
Not yet. Maybe the staff.
Not yet.
Put something together. Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, I think something simple. The Roundhouse has been so good to me over the years.
Right.
And for my 35th year, they got a Takamine guitar, which is the kind I like to play.
I was going to mention it, yes.
They got a higher end one, and they had, I don't know, a whole lot of work put into it with the personal inlay of Mad Dog and the Roundhouse, and they sent it back because the colors weren't right and everything. I mean, they're just, it's a beautiful gesture.
Right.
And, yeah, I don't know, I think something simple would be, for just, the fans, Roundhouse, and our friends.
Okay, because it's not the end. It's just an anniversary right now. It's the big anniversary.
Well, maybe the end. You never know.
Really? Uh-oh. We hope not.
No, it's not the end.
We hope
not the end. Well, hey, you know what? It's up to the man upstairs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. There was that summer, 2014. Both you and I were going through health issues. At the exact
serious
same time.
stuff.
I was sitting at home recovering, and I'm looking on Facebook, and Mad Dog had to not play for a few weeks, and
I was out for about 5 weeks.
Yeah, I was about
nearly died.
8 weeks. Yeah, well. Yeah. So anyway,
came back better and stronger, and
gives you a whole new perspective. That's for
sure does. And I'm a grandfather now too. So,
are you?
So I'm kind of wanting to spend a little more time with my boys.
Okay. I've noticed you've had a lot of pictures on Facebook.
Yeah,
hanging out.
Yeah, this grandparenting thing is pretty cool.
This is, let's see, who do we got? Erica Sunshine Lee. She is going to be playing a house concert in Columbus, Ohio, coming up. And we'll have to get the exact date on that. But she's coming to not too far away. She's been playing all over the country. And she had a Trop Rock CD about a year ago. And we're going to hear Summer Fling right now on Island Time Tonight. Have we mentioned, by the way, that we have podcast for Island Time now? I forgot to mention that. A1A Media is where you can access the shows every week, but we can be heard on YouTube. Alexa, you say, listen, Alexa, I want to hear Island Time, for crying out loud.
Oh, wow.
YouTube, SoundCloud, on and on, Spotify, all over the place. So very exciting. So you can listen to Island Time anytime. Doesn't have to be Monday night.
Anytime for Island Time.
I mean, it's especially fun on Monday
It's the right time.
That's right. But if you want to sit by a pool or, you want it to be sunshiny, then perhaps that might be an option. A lot of people have been checking it out. I'm very excited about that. All right. This is Erica Sunshine Lee. There we go, singing about a summer fling. Have we ever had one of those over the years?
Nah.
On Island Time.
Just on the weekends.
There we go.
I first saw you in that Panama City street. You had your boys around, you headed out to the beach, sipping on summertime mixed with that lemon lime. I was wishing we were kissing was just a matter of time. So you got that nerve up and said, hey girl, I said what's up. We talked in circles, found heaven till the sun came up. Next thing I know, it was over, it was all a blur. But every time I see that ocean, I remember the way your sweet voice would say my name, calling out and rock me like a hurricane. We were fire and ice, matches and gasoline. Yeah, you and me, burning down like kerosene. Our bodies so hot, our tan skin was glistening. The way the sweat and sand hung like your lips on me was so real, better than a daydream. Can't shake this summer flame. Dancing on them hot coals. Ain't it crazy how two strangers melt into one soul? Breeze blowing, we both know it ain't gonna last. But I felt so much for you, I felt so hard, I felt so fast. That roller coaster ride ain't got nothing on the high. You left me wanting more, and now every time I close my eyes, think about that Florida coastline shining bright, reflecting on every memory we made that night. Your sweet voice would say my name, call out and rock me like a hurricane. We were fire and ice, matches and gasoline. Yeah, you and me, burning down like kerosene. Our bodies so hot, our tan skin was glistening. The way the sweat and sand hung like your lips on me was so real, better than a daydream. Can't shake this summer flame. Just like the tide came and washed away our flip-flops. And I love it had to end, but I can't make it stop. Don't make it stop. The way your sweet voice would say my name, call out and rock me like a hurricane. We were fire and ice, matches and gasoline. Yeah, you and me, burning down like kerosene. Our bodies so hot, our tan skin was glistening. The way the sweat and sand hung like your lips on me was so real, better than a daydream. Can't shake this summer flame. This summer flame. No, I can't shake this summer flame. Summer flame.
Mother ocean, I have heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. I watched the man who sailed you switch from sail to steam. And in your belly you hold the treasure if you ever had seen. Most of them dreams, most of them dreams. Yes, I am a pirate, a few 100 years too late. Cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an under 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, been too late. Yeah, I've done a bit of smuggling. I run my share of grass. I made enough money to buy Miami, and I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last. Never meant to last. Drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out in a rally and sprung a few leaks. Time to stop wishing, gotta go fishing. I'm down on rock bottom again with just a few friends. Just a few friends. So mother, mother ocean, after all these years I found occupation a hazard be. Occupation just not around. I feel like I've drowned. Gonna head uptown. I feel like I've drowned. Gonna head uptown.
Hey folks, this is Mike Mad Dog Adams, and whenever I'm trying to sober up from a long weekend at Put in Bay, I always tune in to DK on WBWC Island Time Radio.
She looks real good in her tight blue jeans. She could never put on airs. She's a rock and roll queen. Nothing too fancy down home, I guess, but it's plain to see that she's a lady in distress. Distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Well, I guess. Distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Working like a devil in a 40-hour week. She's just one step ahead of the animal she meets. Bills keep getting bigger, kids keep needing more. She still keeps on dreaming, wondering what her life is for. Distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Well, I guess. Oh, distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Yeah, she's proved that she can do it on her own. All she really needs is some comfort from the storm. If the price she has to pay is just way too high, she'll be damned if any man is gonna make her cry. She can look like a movie queen. Yeah, she can love the night away. But for now, she'll just wait and see if her ship will come in someday. Distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Well, I guess. Distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Yeah, she's proved that she can do it on her own. All she really needs is some comfort from the storm. If the price she has to pay is just way too high, she'll be damned if any man is gonna make her cry. She can look like a movie queen. Yeah, she can love the night away. But for now, she'll just wait and see if her ship will come in someday. Oh, distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Well, I guess. Distress, distress, she's a lady in distress. Distress, 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 distress. Well, distress, distress, she's a lady
we go. Mike Mad Dog Adams, love it. Lady in Distress.
I think that's my daughter Kristen's favorite song that I've written.
Really?
Yeah, she likes that one for some reason.
You could mention both your daughters, very successful.
Thank you.
One's with the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of
Shauna
Fame.
is the director of communications for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
And the other one is
Kristen is... she's done 12 films with James Franco, and she just did the 3 of the not Christine. Who's the hot singer now? She had the most watched YouTube video.
Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. Yeah.
Art directed the last 3 Ariana Grande videos.
Really?
Yeah. She's out on the West Coast right now, working on some other music videos. Halsey? She just did Halsey, and so she's doing a lot of stuff.
Fascinating.
We're real proud of her.
That's awesome.
She's an awesome daughter.
Amazing. All right.
They both are. They are both awesome.
Congratulations. You did well.
Thank you.
As they say.
Summertime, baby. Hey, summertime. Feel it in the air. Summertime is here. Party time. Summertime. Now that winter's gone, let we party on. Party time. Summertime. I wanna hear that barbecue sing. Light up the fire. With chicken and fish and beef, roti and dumplings. Bring the pepper. Time to rise and time to shine. Oh yeah. Let me enjoy the sunshine. Sunshine. Rum and coke. Summertime. Barbecue smoke. Hey. In the city. Come let's party. Sunshine. At the beaches. Summertime. Mangoes and peaches. Can you hear me? Let's be merry. Let me tell you this. We don't want no foolishness. No need to get in a wedge. Just have some fun and keep away from that grave. Just move and dance and jump around. Shake the building, shake the ground. Remember, life is only one time around. So time to rise and time to shine. Let me enjoy the sunshine. Sunshine. Rum and coke. Summertime. Barbecue smoke. In the city. Come let's party. Sunshine. At the beaches. Summertime. Mangoes and peaches. Can you hear me? Let's be happy. Sunshine. Rum and coke. Summertime. Barbecue smoke. Look, we jamming. And we drinking. Sunshine. At the beaches. Summertime. Mangoes and peaches. Girls looking sexy. Splendid colors all around you. Things are happening, so much to do. Soca music driving you insane. It's carnival, whether sun or rain. All day, look, we jamming. All night, we searching for something. Time to rise and time to shine. Let me enjoy the sunshine. Sunshine, summertime. In the city, come let's party. Sunshine, summertime. Can you hear me? Let's be merry. Rum and coke, barbecue smoke. Hey, in the city, come let's party. Sunshine, at the beaches. Summertime, mangoes and peaches. Girls looking pretty. I'm feeling happy. Sunshine, rum and coke. Summertime, barbecue smoke. Hey, in the city, come let's party. Sunshine, at the beaches. Summertime, mangoes and peaches. Can you hear me? Let's be merry. Sunshine.
This is Giddy Up Dave, and I'm partying with DK on the Island Time radio show.
Nothing better than a night at Puddin' Bay. Puddin' Bay, so much fun. Puddin' Bay in the sun. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Puddin' Bay, so much fun. Puddin' Bay in the sun. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Comes into the harbor, Bill's waiting at the dock. First thing he says, hey guys, let's do a shot.
ain't nothing better than a shot of Puddin' Bay. Puddin' Bay, Puddin' Bay. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Puddin' Bay, Puddin' Bay. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Sitting in the harbor, music in the air, smell the chicken roasting, bikinis everywhere. Opened a Corona, raised my beer to say, just ain't nothing better than a beer at Puddin' Bay. Puddin' Bay, Puddin' Bay. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Puddin' Bay, Puddin' Bay. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Okay, everybody, let's raise our drinks for a toast. To honor what you get honor, say honor. Puddin' Bay, Puddin' Bay. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Puddin' Bay, Puddin' Bay. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. Don't give a damn, I got my plan, I'm going to Puddin' Bay. We drink it all, you make the call, we're partying Puddin' Bay.
Hey, this is Tim Coconut Pomps. When I'm not driving the taxi cab around Puddin' Bay or on the road with Mike Mad Dog Adams, I'm tuned in to the Island Time Radio Show on Monday night with DK the DJ. We'll see you at the Bay.
In the band or the boat drinks, a visitor scored on a home break. Everything seems to be wrong. Lately, newspaper mentions cheap airfare, and I gotta fly to St. Somewhere. I'm close to bodily harm, and 20 degrees in the hockey game's on. Nobody cares 'cause they're way past you gone. Screaming boat drinks, something to keep us all warm. This morning, I shot 6 holes in my freezer. I think I've got cabin fever. Somebody sound the alarm. I wanna go where the pace is so slow. Won't you please meet me up, Mr. Sky? Any old place, whether on Earth or in space. You pick the century and I'll pick the spot. I should be leaving this climate. I got a verse, I can't rhyme it. I wanna go where it's warm. Boat drinks, waitress, I need 2 more boat drinks. And I'm heading south before my dream sinks. 'Cause I wanna go where it's warm. I wanna go where it's warm. And I gotta go where it's warm. Yeah, I gotta go where there ain't any snow, there ain't any blow. I'm dancing so low. I wanna go where it's warm.
And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I tucked my hair up under my hat and I went in to ask him why. He said, you look like a fine, upstanding young man. I think you do. So I took off my hat. I said, imagine that, me working for you. Whoa, sign, sign, everywhere a sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? The sign said anybody caught trespassing would be shot on sight. So I jumped on the fence and I yelled at the house, hey, what gives you the right to put up a fence to keep me out or to keep Mother Nature in? If God was here, he'd tell you to your face, man, you're some kind of sinner. Sign, sign, everywhere a sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Now hey you, mister, can't you read? You got to have a shirt and tie to get a seat. You can't even watch, no, you can't eat. You ain't supposed to be here. Sign said you got to have a membership card to get inside. And the sign said, everybody welcome, come in, kneel down and pray. But when they passed around the plate at the end of it all, I didn't have a penny to pay. So I got me a pen and a paper, and I made up my own little sign. I said, thank you, Lord, for thinking about me. I'm alive and doing fine. Woo! Sign, sign, everywhere a sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Sign, sign, everywhere a sign.
From August of 1971, the five-man electrical band. I played that because Mad Dog plays that almost every week. Usually when I'm there, anyway.
I used to play it a lot. Once in a while,
Stuck
I
into
play
my
it.
head.
Yeah, that was a great song. You know,
I'll request it for Saturday. If
I'll
that's
be happy to play anything you want to hear.
Friday. How about Friday? We'll do
That sounds good.
And something from Jimmy, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Beach Boys, you do Barbara Ann, I think. So,
oh my God, I haven't done that in years.
That might be a tough one.
You're remembering the old show. I got a lot of new stuff.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got
All
a
right.
lot of new stuff in there.
We're ready for the new stuff. Boat Drinks, I should say, was in there from Don Middlebrook, who will be at the Phlocking, the Phaithful. Mad Dog Adams in there a little while ago with Lady in Distress. We had a Pirate Looks at 40, Christine Jackson. Ken Lewis, he's out of Toronto, up in Canada, and he's a longtime listener of the show, and he started to record some music, and that was from him, Sunshine Summertime. And Giddy Up Dave.
Don't forget Giddy Up Dave, our buddy, man.
Partying at Puddin' Bay.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, giddy up.
He's a great guy.
He said if there's boat space, he'll be up there Friday for this week's Phlocking. So we hope to see Giddy Up with his trinkets.
Yeah,
That's right.
he's always got some kind of promotional thing.
His
going
bag
on.
of tricks.
Yeah.
His bag of
bag of giddy ups.
Well, I studied you guys off when the music was playing. Dave had these rubber bands, wristbands,
Right.
for my 40th anniversary made up just for the hell of it. He dropped them off at my door and said, "Here you go, Mad Dog." What a guy.
Now, if he made a bunch of those, I bet you he'll be up there this summer, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
But hopefully this weekend. All right, we're going to take a very quick break. Tim is going to play a live song for us.
Okay. All right.
All right. We got Tim Coconut Pops ready with his uke.
All right, getting ready here.
And the CD that you put out a few years ago, Coconut Manifesto.
The Coconut Manifesto,
it's
yes.
doing something in my CD player. I don't know what it's doing. That's what you're in the background.
It's the Manifesto.
The Manifesto. All right, here we go, Tim, on Island Time tonight.
All right. Well, I don't have a boat, and I don't have a cottage. I can't afford that mortgage, and I can't afford the dockage. Miller Boat will get me there, just you wait and see. And I'll be staying with those island girls, 'cause they're all in love with me. When it's time to get away, there's only one place to play. It's in the middle of Lake Erie. It's a place called Put-in Bay. It's a place called Put-in Bay. If you miss that last boat, that's okay, 'cause you're just gonna have to stay there one more day. Call your husband and tell him that you won't be around, that you're spending another day here in this quaint island town. When it's time to get away, there's only one place to play. It's in the middle of Lake Erie. It's a place called Put-in Bay. It's a place called Put-in Bay. We can go to Mr. Ed's and mosey up to that bar. The dress code is casual, just come as you are. Yeah, see those girls back there? They're gonna take me back to their room. So I'm gonna end this song and make their island dreams come true. When it's time to get away, there's only one place to play. It's in the middle of Lake Erie. It's a place called Put-in Bay. It's a place called Put-in Bay. It's a place called Put-in Bay.
Nice.
Right on, man.
Yeah, that's a good tune.
Coconut Pomps.
Now, what was the title in that one?
Time to Get Away.
I'm going to do Mad Dog Adams, The Other Side of Hell. And hopefully we'll get your song on, Tim.
There's an island you embrace, one you've come to know so well, where you disappear without a trace. All the stories you could tell. So welcome back, my friend, to the storm that never ends. But if you can't pay the price, you may find your paradise on the other side of it. And time is just your friend. In a tropical hotel, and if your heart ain't cold as ice, you may find your paradise on the other side of it. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Now only God, you know why. Only nature she can tell. Where the water meet the sky up high, through the storm that never ends. But if you care to pay the price, you may find your paradise on the other side of it. And life is just a guest in a tropical hotel. And if your heart ain't cold as ice, you may find your paradise on the other side of it. Your body's aching, your mind is breaking, there's nothing left to tell. The island's making the risk you're taking, there's nothing left inside your shell. Just where this all will end, no one can really tell. But don't look back again, my friend, it's too hard to comprehend from the other side of hell. Their secrets are all kept by the local clientele. But if you care to pay the price, you can go there once or twice to the other side of hell. But if you care to pay the price, you may find your paradise on the other side of hell. On the other side of hell. On the other side of hell. There's some secrets you can tell. On the other side of hell. Your soul they'll always buy and sell. On the other side of on the other side, there's a secret clientele. On the other side of
You know I got to loosen up, man, I gotta get away. I'm feeling kinda stressed, yes, it's time for me to play. My boss come up to me, let me tell you what he say. He said, son, you better get your butt back to Puddin' Bay. I'm going 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 back to Puddin' Bay. Hey!
I'm leaving in the morning. I thought I'd give you some warning. I won't be around for a couple of days, 'cause I'm going up to Put-in-Bay. I'm going up to Put-in-Bay, and I don't have a place to stay. Everything will be okay when we're going up to Put-in-Bay. La-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da. Waiting for the Miller boat line. The sun is starting to shine. If you show me yours, I'll show you mine. 'Cause we're going up to Put-in-Bay. We're going up to Put-in-Bay, and I don't have a place to stay. Everything will be okay when we're going up to Put-in-Bay. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da da.
Well, we tried, Tim.
You'll have to come to the singer-songwriters.
It sounded like there was
Sunday
a fire
to hear the rest
going
of
on
that song.
inside my CD player.
I think the Russians did it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we heard a little bit of.
They're behind trying to stop the Coconut Manifesto.
I know, man.
It's terrible.
My Put-in-Bay song.
That's Put-in-Bay. That's why it's Put-in-Bay, you see.
There you go. Yeah. We do have a singer-songwriter session at the very end of the weekend. That'll be Sunday, 11-ish to 2-ish. And Tim will be there. Katie Moore and I are hosting it. It's going to be at Mr. Ed's again. Weather providing. We will be outside, if not inside the bar. And I didn't mention Saturday and Sunday. Or just Saturday, actually. I already mentioned Sunday. Saturday, we got John Reno at 11 a.m. Then there'll be a lunch. Then at 1 o'clock, it's Katie Moore and Don Middlebrook again. And then you go see Mad Dog on Saturday. So there you go. And then we have Latitude in the evening, 5 o'clock. There we go. Jam band from 7 to 9:30. And that Saturday night corned beef and curry is at Real Bar. And then the Tim Coconut Pomps show, or the singer-songwriter session, whatever you want to call it, on Sunday, 11-ish to 2.
Are you kicking it off again, Tim?
No, I'll be there around
but you'll be
12:30-ish. 1-ish, 12:30.
Whenever, yeah. I'm the MC. And, I'm coming off a night at Put-in-Bay on Saturday night. It's a little rough for me to get
11
there.
o'clock is still like last night.
It's a little rough for me, yeah.
11 a.m.
So we do our best. There's a line in Meatballs. You remember that movie?
Oh, yeah, Meatballs.
Bill Murray.
Rudy the Rabbit.
Now, that was based at a camp in Canada. So it gets cold up there, too, Mm-hmm. And I remember there's a line in there about pretty chilly for a June 4th or something. That's how I feel right now. On that
it feels like June-tober.
June-tober.
Nice.
Exactly. All right. It is home stretch time of the show. It's Phlocking the Phaithful this weekend, the 25th anniversary and final Phlocking. Come on out, everybody, and see all the regular Put-in-Bay guys as well. Mad Dog Adams will be at the Roundhouse. Let's see, Ray Fogg will be doing something at Real Bar on Saturday night. We've got all our Phlocking entertainers. And Pat Shepard's out of town, I know that, and Westside Steve's out of town. We won't see those guys. And Bob Gatewood will be the MC of the music festival.
Festival.
With a whole bunch of bands on Saturday.
And I think he's closed. Him and his band are closing the show.
Oh, are they?
The festival.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. That's from like noon to 7 p.m., I think, on Saturday.
Yeah.
And they're going to have food trucks, I heard. I saw that on Facebook today. So there'll be stuff to eat and all that. All right. Jay from the Junkanoo is going to show up. I don't think the whole band is coming, but Jay will be there. So I thought we got to get a Junkanoo tune on. This is 3 or 4 more mojitos. Done live on Island Times. Home stretch time of the show. It's almost social time.
Well, the sun goes down on this island town. The smell of shrimp is drifting in the air. Let's wander out, see what it's all about. Music in the street, it's everywhere. Yeah, it's enough just to know it's there. So give me 1, 2, 3, 4 more mojitos. Sit down on the porch mosquitoes. Silent life is good, and I'm thinking that we should have one or 3 or 4 more mojitos. Well, the last call rings, what will the morning bring? The silent wake is always do or dare. I give it a try, but she rides on by. I wander off and smile without a care. It's enough just to know she's there. So give me 1, 2, 3 or 4 more mojitos. Let's sit out on the porch and feed the mosquitoes. The silent life is good, and I'm thinking that we should have 1 or 3 or 4 more mojitos. Sweet salt woman in a drunken new way, blowing you back to your dreams again. Ankle bracelet and bandana hair, golden skin in the ocean air. Well, the sun comes up, it's worth twice as much as anything you pay to see this day. Another day winds down on this island town. There's magic in this life here every day. And I thought I'd take a minute just to say, give me 1, 2, 3, 4 more mojitos. Let's sit down on the porch and feed the mosquitoes. The silent life is good, and I'm thinking that we should have 1 or 3 or 4 more mojitos. 1 or 3 or 4 more mojitos. Yes, 1 or 3 or 4 more mojitos.
Hey folks, this is Ray Fogg from Put in Bay, and every Monday night, right after I get done calling all my friends to apologize for everything I did last weekend, I settle down and listen to Island Time Radio, WBWC, The Sting.
God, I love this silent life, where every day's a Sunday on the 4th of July, and relaxation is a matter of pride, with the breeze and the seas and the skies. I'm wearing short sandals and shades. I'm living life in a laid-back way. It's a frame of mind stuck in time. That's how I'm gonna stay. I'm wearing short sandals and shades. Hop in the backseat of the sold-out car. The transmission shop, but we ain't going that far. Down to the harbor where the good times are, and people are dancing to the rhythm guitar. Riding perch, ice cold beer. I'm boating with my buddies and my baby, she's here. We set course from nowhere and we disappear, where the breeze and the seas are so clear. Wearing short sandals and shades. I'm living life in a laid-back way. It's a frame of mind stuck in time. That's how I'm gonna stay. I'm wearing short sandals and shades, 'cause it's the smell of chicken and corn, and it's the sight of all of my friends that keeps me coming back again and again. So every time I step out on a stage, regardless of the climate or the weather that day, you can tell by how I'm dressed that my mind's at the bay with the breeze and the seas as I play, wearing short sandals and shades. I'm living life in a laid-back way. It's a frame of mind stuck in time. That's how I'm gonna stay. I'm wearing short sandals and shades. God, I love this silent life, where every day's a Sunday and the 4th of July.
All right, it is Short Sandals and Shades from Ray Fogg, and that is from his most recent CD called Island Life. He was telling me a couple months ago he's supposed to be coming up with a live album this summer. I don't know. I haven't heard anything lately, but we'll check with Mr. Fogg on that over the weekend. Also, we had the Junkanoo Brothers live, 3 or 4 mojitos, and we tried to play my Puddin' Bay song by Tim Coconut Pops. The CD player just wouldn't take it, Tim. I'm going to have to dub that over somehow.
That thing's just too hot for the CD player, man.
It's too hot. It's late night. It's the end of the show. We thank you guys for being here. This was a total blast.
Yeah, thanks for having us,
pleasure, man.
Looking forward to this weekend, the celebration of the 40th anniversary of Mad Dog and Phlocking the Phaithful.
Thank you.
It's going to be great. But, we're thinking about after the show.
Social!
Ziggy-zaggy, hoy, hoy, hoy. Ziggy-zaggy, ziggy-zaggy, hoy, hoy, hoy. Inside, super.
I didn't even ask Mad Dog if he wanted to do it live. Did you want to do it live tonight?
I just did.
That's a vintage. That's a vintage one.
That's
like
a vintage
2003.
one. Yeah, I should put you a better one together. Something a little more.
You like it? You don't like that?
No, I like it fine.
Okay.
I like it fine,
Okay.
but
that's a good one, I think. Okay. All right. The next shows are, and then I'm very happy about this because we're going to be there for crying out loud. June 7th, 8th, and 9th from Mike Mad Dog Adams.
Thank you.
Join me for the beginning of the 40th season, Mad Dog saying, and every day above ground is a good day.
Good day, preaching my philosophy of life.
Kicking it old school island style, and get there early for a good seat. Yes.
Yeah.
The Roundhouse Bar at Puddin' Bay.
No other place like it in the world.
Absolutely.
146 years old.
And we got air conditioning now. Yeah. I can't imagine that without it. You must have had a lot of fans back in the day, when there was no air.
There were just 2 big fans on, if I'm at 6 o'clock facing 12 o'clock at 2 and 10.
Really?
That was it, man.
And it was still packed, right?
And it was hot.
Oh, I was going to say.
It was hot, yeah.
I can remember those first couple of days. It wasn't necessarily for your show because it was in the evening, but the first couple of times I was there, it was so crowded. I was like this all night long. It's crazy.
Well, we were still doing our outlaw thing, too. I mean, this was in the 80s.
Yeah.
And I was wearing those leather hats and the leather vests and the whole thing, man.
Wow.
Now,
no more. It's Hawaiian
tank
shirts.
tops and shorts and sandals. That's it, man.
That's the way to go. Kelly Island White. We're going to do one more from you, Mr. Mad Dog Adams.
Thank you. Thank
you
very much.
Thanks so much for being here tonight.
Where the coffee was bad, and so was I this morning. Oh, that bright sunshine, it did not look too good to me. You see, brothers and sisters, late last night when my big idea was forming, I just took out my credit card. That credit card, and I set it down on the bar, and I started on a tour de force of every distillery. I had a Brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White, a B-52 and a 747. I kamikazed all night. A little bit of rum and a little Jack Daniels. I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I'm right. I want a Brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. Is it Monday, is it Tuesday? All I know that it's a blue day and my head is getting heavy in my hands. Why do I keep a doing what I know I should be doing? Well, baby, I don't really understand. Well, I'm 3 days late and my boss can't wait, and I know my wife is ready for a fight. Yeah, the hell came here till the fall, just laughing and drinking every night. I had a brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. A B-52 and a 747. I kamikaze all night. A little bit of rum and a little Jack Daniels. I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I'm right. I want a brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. Boy, I wouldn't buy the trade if those hangovers weren't so damn hard. Yeah, there's good times that I had with everyone. Oh, yeah. But here I am. Well, I'm stuck on this old island. What can I do with myself? When I'm staring at the liquor shelf, I want a brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. I want a B-52 and a 747. I kamikaze all night. A little bit of rum and a little Jack Daniels. I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I'm right. I want a brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. I want a brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. I want a B-52, a 747. I kamikaze all night. I want a little bit of rum and a little Jack Daniels. I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I'm right. I want a brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer, a B-52, a 714, a little bit of wine, yeah, you know what I mean. I want a bottle of Kelly Island wine all the time.
All right, one of our most requested Mad Dog songs over the years, Kelly Island White. As far as I know, that's the only song mentions Kelly Island. There's not a whole lot of Kelly
There's not a lot of Kelly Island songs.
No. But that was Kelly Island White. We also had Ray Fogg a little bit ago with Short Sandals and Shades. I just got a phone call, Mad Dog, since we're almost at the end of the show here. We don't have much time. But a Mad Dog request from Kevin in Cleveland. He wants to hear Marietta, his favorite Mad Dog song.
Oh, my goodness.
And we have it, so I said, well, let's do it. And he said he's looking forward to the year of the Mad Dog in 2020.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, I will be announcing my candidacy.
Oh, is that right?
MD 2020.
I didn't hear about this.
I can't pass that up.
No, you can't.
Well, let's check it out. I'm not sure I've ever played Marietta, so let's check it out. All right. It's Mad Dog on Island Time by request.
There's a lady on the shore of a river way up north. She waits for me too tired of the south. I'm running from the devil's lonely mouth. Marietta, Marietta, I never will forget her. The thought of Marietta makes me smile when I'm alone. There ain't nothing better than the sight of Marietta from the hills of West Virginia on the journey way back home. She was once a river queen, and the folks from New Orleans could journey there just to spend a night. On the great Ohio shore, you could find what you're looking for. Tell the folks back home you were treated right. Marietta, Marietta, I never will forget her. The thought of Marietta makes me smile when I'm alone. There ain't nothing better than the sight of Marietta from the hills of West Virginia on the journey way back home.
boats don't run into the setting sun. Marietta, she waits to rise again. Smile when I'm alone. There ain't nothing better than the sight of Marietta. From the hills of West Virginia, on the journey way back home. No, there ain't nothing better than the sight of Marietta. From the hills of West Virginia, on the journey way back home.
Up, I know I'm gonna be the man who's waking up with you. When I go out, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going out with you. When I get drunk, I know I'm gonna be the man who's getting drunk with you. When I haver, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. And I will walk 500 miles, and I will walk 500 more, just to be the man who would walk 1,000 miles to fall right at your door. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, when I'm working, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. When the money coming for the work I do, I'll pass on almost every penny on to you. When I come home, I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. When I grow old, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. And I will walk 500 miles, and I will walk 500 more, just to be the man who would walk 1,000 miles to fall right at your door. Shot of vodka, shot of vodka, shot of vodka, shot of vodka, and a rum and a rum and a rum and a rum and a coke. Shot of vodka, shot of vodka, shot of vodka, shot of vodka, and a rum and a rum and a rum and a rum and a coke. When I'm lonely, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. When I'm dreaming, I know I'm gonna be the man who's dreaming about you. When I go out, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going out with you. When I come home, I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. I'll be the man who's coming home. Well, I will walk 500 miles, and I will walk 500 more,
Maybe that song doesn't resonate quite as well when you're sitting here sober on a Monday night. But that's Corned Beef and Curry live from their brand new album called Livish Irish. They will be at Real Bar Saturday night as part of the Phlocking. And we had a request for Mad Dog Adams' late night request, Mary Etta. Very nice song.
Well, thank you.
I've been turned on to it now. I'll be playing it again. So, very cool.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
By request tonight. And it's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Been a lot of fun. And
thanks for having us.
Always
Thank
appreciate your support, too, DK, and all you do for the music.
Now, this is 2 years in a row. I was just going to say, this is 2 years in a row that we've had Mad Dog the week before Phlocking. We should keep up this tradition, but there's no more Phlocking. So we'll just have you come back, randomly.
Oh, that sounds